and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Clippers against the Detroit Pistons here at Little Caesars Arena. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Brook Lopez.
I'm not surprised that his block averages have fallen off the past few seasons. He's at that point of his career where it's tough to meet the physical demands of this game.
Here are the five for the Clippers. In the forward slots, we'll see Leonard and Collins. Harden in the backcourt with Dunn to his side. And it's Zubac in at the five. And for the Pistons, Thompson is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Paul Reed, and it's Cunningham in the point guard. Tonight's game means a lot, Doris. These are the games coaches sometimes identify as turning point games, right?
You are so right, Kev, because, listen, teams continue to define themselves in terms of who they are and how they win. So performing well at this point of the season really ends up having a great influence where you finish. This is a long year, but an important time. Well, Zubac's always around the rim. You love the quick strike there.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Out to the right wing. Stewart passes to Cunningham. And the rejection by Collins. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Good on the triple.
This is the mark of a great scorer, the ability to not have any struggle making shots off the dribble. That is a hard thing to do, but James Harden makes it look easy.
Now, here is Robinson. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Harden against Cunningham. Harden dishes to Dunn. Pass to Zubac. 5 to shoot. No good with the triple. The Pistons have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Cunningham looking it over. Shoots over Leonard. Here's Reed. Goes back up. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pass to Harden. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
And both free throws good for James Harden. Doris, there aren't many players like James Harden, drawing total focus from opposing defenses.
And that's appropriate, Kevin, because this guy can command one side of the ball consistently. In pick and roll action, he can be a threat as a scorer, he sets his teammates, and he can be absolutely electric on the offensive end. He is a problem.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And here is Robinson. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. Right wing. Stewart passes to Thompson. Shoots over Leonard. It's hauled in by Zubac. Here now the Clippers. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And that one's good. Leonard.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Pistons trail by 10. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Harden against Cunningham. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Robinson. That shot misses. Done with some nice D. Harden the pass to Collins. And it's blocked. Cunningham with it. Now guarded by Dunn.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Steps back and fires. And he hits the jump shot. Harden's got 7 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Stolen by Zubac. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
Ask any player or coach in the NBA, how good is James Harden? You will get the same answer. This is one of the best scorers to ever do it, guys.
One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Now, here's Stewart. In the game against Chicago, very impressive. Stolen by Zubac. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Harden against Cunningham. Stewart with the screen on Harden. Cunningham's shot is off.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Pistons trail by 16. Cunningham kicks to Reed. Pass to Robinson. Can they get it? The rebound by Harden. Los Angeles has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Outside Leonard. Harden sets the pick for Leonard. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Cunningham for 3.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
The 3 from Harden. It's hauled in by Stewart. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Over in the corner, Cunningham. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
Down low, stolen by Thompson. To the paint. Reed down low, guarded by Harden. Reed misses. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
You look back over the history of the game, James Harden, one of the absolute best at getting himself to the foul line.
And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
Jenkins, he's checked in for Cunningham.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Los Angeles leading by 17. Harden outside. Leonard against Stewart with the fadeaway. Detroit with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Lays it up and banks it in. Stewart's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Pass to Christie. Los Angeles with another miss.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
Sanders dishes to Harden. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. Can't hit from 12.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Pass to Jenkins. Stolen by Harden. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And the dunk by Lopez.
Well, one aspect that makes Lopez dangerous, his size. At 7 foot, he doesn't have to go far to slam it home.
1:29 left to play here in the first. Outside Robinson. Now here's Jenkins, guarded by Harden. Jenkins with a screen for Thompson. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Clippers leading by 17. Pass to Christie. Now here's Leonard. And a wide open look for Sanders. A three-pointer, no good. Here are the Pistons with the ball. Last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
You know what? That's a game where the coach might just want to burn the video because there's no question they're a better team than what we saw, but they got crushed on that night.
They slept-walked through that entire effort. Way too much talent on the roster for them to let that happen.
Holland, he's checked in for Detroit. Karis LeVert comes in for Thompson. The Clippers also changing it up. Batum comes in for Leonard. And Washington subbed in for James Harden. A nice shot by LeVert.
At 6'7", Karis LeVert knows how to use that size, especially inside. He knows how to handle himself in there.
The Los Angeles Clippers come into this one following a loss to the Knicks in New York. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Christie. Sinks the triple. And the Clippers lead by 18.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
1 second left. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Clippers lead by 18. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Clippers?
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances. So
with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Harden out there with Christie. Then there's Batum. Then there's Sanders. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pistons trail by 16. And here is Jenkins. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Holland. There's the pick. Shot clock at 6. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
Clippers leading by 14. Harden left side. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Doesn't go for him. Harden's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Pass to LeVert. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Baskets like this demonstrate who Karis LeVert is. This guy is a fighter.
Detroit making a switch here. Quintman's checked in. And the free throw drops for LeVert. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defenders. And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Harden. 10 points for him. Pass to Lopez. Bank shot. No good. Well, it was the Clippers. Their last game, a loss to New York. Inside. Stolen by Harden. And here's the break. Lopez finds Harden. Back to Lopez. Ball stolen. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot. James Harden is very comfortable at the controls of the Clippers offense, and Coach Ty Lue said he sees the game how I see it, from a point guard's point of view, a coach's point of view, how teams are playing us defensively, how we can capitalize and take advantage of it. Back to you.
A tremendous IQ. Wow. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Shot clock at 5. Batum for 3. He can't get it to go. And so LeVert will bring it up for Detroit. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Pass to Ivy. Leans. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Both teams deciding to change it up. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And Doris, when he's feeling good, Kawhi Leonard, still one of the toughest matchups in the NBA.
You know what, Kevin? The way he's battled through injuries and the game's still important enough to him that he's stuck around. And you're so right. When he is healthy, he remains a two-way force. This guy is an absolute Hall of Famer.
Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Harden against LeVert. Pass to Stewart. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. No good on that one. And in Tyronn Lue, the Clippers have one of the league's most highly respected and Doris coveted head coaches.
And think about it, Kevin. He signed an extension with the Clippers 2 summers ago. That was amidst rumors that the Lakers might have an interest. Remember, LeBron and Ty Lue go way back. But he is now committed long-term with this organization. That is smart business. James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it. He can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Ivy's checked in for Cade Cunningham. He's perfect from the line this time.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
Thompson outside. Pass to Ivy. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Clippers leading by 10. Here is Harden. 12 points for him. Dunn finds Collins. And Leonard has it in the corner. 4 on the shot clock. Los Angeles with another miss. Detroit's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Ivy against Harden. Thompson outside. Pass to Stewart. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Sinks the three-pointer.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
Harden looking it over. Thompson against Leonard. Shoots the three. And the Clippers miss again. And it's Detroit's ball. This run now up to 13-2. Bounce pass from Ivy. Reed, a screen on Dunn. Stolen by Collins. Here we go, one-on-one. Dunn passes to Zubac. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. LeVert against Dunn. Here's Reed, and the dunk by Reed.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Robinson's checked in for Detroit. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Sanders is checked in. Collins kicks to Dunn. Collins, a screen on Robinson. Lobbed up there for Collins. Stewart with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. LeVert the pass to Reed. Basket good. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Detroit.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Now here's Sanders. Nothing on the board. Leonard on the wing. Over Thompson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Asar Thompson.
Well, Kawhi has become one of the smartest offensive players in the game. Understanding use of the shot fake and what it can give you.
And in terms of efficiency, Greg, very little has changed with Kawhi Leonard.
In multiple years, he's been close to making the 50-40-90 club. A high-usage player who gets to his spots and also takes great care of the ball.
Now, here's LeVert. 5 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Pistons passing it around. Fires the three. And it's John Collins with the rebound. And Collins has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Clippers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Leonard, so dangerous from deep.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Now, here's LeVert. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And Thompson kicks to LeVert. Pass to Reed. Now LeVert. 6 to shoot. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Dunn passes to Zubac. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Yeah, that's Zubac just carving out space with that big frame.
1:39 left now here in the second. Here's Reed. Pass to Robinson. Will it go? And he lays it up and in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Clippers leading by 7. Dunn kicks to Zubac. Leonard on the wing, beyond the arc. And it's Reed pulling it down. Reed's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Thompson passes to LeVert. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his third assist on the night.
Karis LeVert has worked diligently to make his three-point shot legitimate. Knocks that one down.
The Clippers shooting a meager 37% for the game. Done outside. Pass to Leonard. Over Thompson. Leonard, no luck.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
Robinson kicks to Stewart. And here's Thompson. Outside Robinson. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Leonard against Thompson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paul Reed. That is his first foul of the game. Done with it. He has yet to score. Zubats a screen on Ivy. Dunn the bounce pass. Leonard finds Zubats. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Clippers on top. They're up by 1. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Thanks. Well, Coach Lou, what stood out to you about your team's first half performance?
Just playing too casual, playing too cool. You know, we can't play cool. We got to take care of the basketball, get back in transition, and do everything harder. They made some adjustments against our defense, so now we're going to come out and make an adjustment ourselves, so we'll be fine.
Okay, turning it up a notch. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here, and we'll be right back with you after this break. Pretty evenly contested game. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Robinson is out there with Cunningham. Then there's Paul Reed. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Thompson in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Now, here is Robinson. Lock at 6. Over in the corner, Cunningham. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The Clippers leading. Here's Harden. Aggressive finish by Harden.
I tell you what, James Harden has got the kind of frame that he can absorb contact and play right through it.
And, well, Detroit shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Thompson passes to Stewart. And Thompson kicks to Stewart. Robinson on the wing. 6 to shoot. Pistons passing it around. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. Leonard running the floor.
We've seen this script before. Kawhi Leonard starts early and continues throughout the course of the night. Defense is in for a long haul.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Down against Robinson. Zubats a screen on Thompson. Pass to Zubats. And the dunk by Zubats.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Robinson for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Dunn right side. Kicks it out to Collins. Stewart with the steal. Robinson against Dunn. Pass to Stewart. Outside Robinson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Detroit, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. Let's take a look at the numbers for James Harden.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
That free throw, no good. That one is no good. So, a lot to appreciate here, Doris, in the game of John Collins. He has been a highly productive pro.
He's been a consistent rebounder. We know he can make shots on the face-up game on the offensive end of the floor. And you're right, there's been a consistent 16 points, 8 boards right in that vicinity since he's entered the league.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
To the inside, Reed with the steal. Takes a step back. Pass to Cunningham. Off the left rim and out.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
Dunn left side. Outside Leonard. Over Thompson. Leonard, no luck. Pistons trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
And stolen by Thompson. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Clippers last season inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home. Guys, back to you.
And looking to protect it. Okay, thank you, Allie.
You have to love the tenacity, but also the awareness to make sure he came away with that ball.
Down against Robinson. Cunningham outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Cunningham's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points, and Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Detroit making a switch here. Jenkins checked in. And a look now at our 2K leaderboard to see which wingmen have come away with the most steals over the past month. Take a look at Leonard. Always dangerous on the court. He leads the league. And, of course, Javonte Green. He's another guy who can pick your pocket.
I mean, if you're an opposing small forward, this could also be called a list of the league's most annoying players. I mean, they will be in your jersey all night when you're up against them.
Yeah, defense a huge point of emphasis for each of them. And it doesn't matter whether they're on the ball, as the steals suggest, or off the ball situations either. They are as active a group of defenders as you're going to see.
Now, here's Dunn. Still scoreless. On the wing, Harden. Kicks it out to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Harden outside. Los Angeles with another miss.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Now Reed. 5 points in the game. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good on the triple.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now Jenkins. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Jenkins the pass to Robinson. And here is Jenkins. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's the 3. Harden with the defensive effort. Los Angeles leading by 4. Trying to end the drought. Kicks it out to Collins. And the 3 off target. Detroit's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Thompson with the bucket.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
LA has gotten off to a very slow start from 3-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Holland, he's checked in for Paul Reed. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Lopez, he's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for John Collins. Christie, he's checked in for Chris Dunn. And Sanders subbed in for James Harden. Now here's Leonard. He's got 16. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
The Clippers leading. 1:56 left to play in the third. Pass to Sanders. Over Jenkins. And Sanders with the basket on the assist from Batum.
Boy, just good heads-up play by Batum. Spots the open man, but delivers it on time and on target.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Stewart finds Robinson. Now Jenkins. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here he goes. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. And a different look here for the Pistons. Green, he's checked in for Stewart. Karis LeVert comes in for Asar Thompson. Ivy's checked in for Robinson. And it's Cunningham in for Jenkins. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Brown, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Here's Christie. Pass to Sanders. Lopez right side. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Christie has the open look. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Here's LeVert. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Earning a trip to the line, Karis LeVert is one tough guy. Has had to fight through so many leg injuries over the course of his career. Incredible.
And he makes the first. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
For Karis LeVert, guys, sometimes it's been about staying on the floor and staying healthy. Because what we understand about him is he's proven impactful on the offensive end. Nightly, you can expect double-digit scoring. He can get off the bounce. He can put some pressure on the defense.
Clearly a foul.
The Clippers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. He's off on the first. Jenkins, he's checked in for Detroit. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Ivy, no one around him. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 3 assists now in this one. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. 9 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Batum dishes to Sanders. Sanders sets the screen for Christie. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Oh, and that's a monster shot to close out the third. And the lead is theirs heading into the final quarter.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Clippers lead by 3. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take a listen now to Coach Tyronn Lue.
Keep attacking, all right? Nah, come on, be aggressive, all right? Let's move the ball, let's swing the ball, move body, drive and kick, all right?
Well, staying focused on the task at hand. You heard it in Coach Lue's voice, urging his guys on.
All about focus and how you execute at this point. Tough to beat.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Brook Lopez. Batum is out there with Sanders. Then there's Christie, and it's Harden in at the point guard position. Pistons trail by 5. Here's Ivy. Hollins kicks to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by the Clippers. Harden's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Christie the pass to Harden. Batum the screen. From 11 feet away, it's Cunningham with the rebound. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Holland. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That's his first foul. And the Clippers making a switch here. Brown's checked in. On defense, the Clippers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And stolen by Christie. Now the Clippers moving it up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
And that's exactly how you get yourself into transition. The gamble pays off.
Now, here's Ivy. And before his untimely injury, Jaden Ivey, Greg, was blossoming in his 3rd season.
Yeah, his shooting touch showed tremendous improvement. Great to see him back on the court, and still plenty of time to deliver on his potential.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
Detroit making a switch here. Reed's checked in. Kawhi Leonard, he's checked in for the Clippers. Now here's Harden. Leonard on the wing. Six to shoot. Spins. And no good. Great D that time from LeVert. Here's Cunningham. Reed kicks to Holland. LeVert from outside. Christie with the rebound. Clippers leading by 5. Pass to Harden. Batum a screen on Reed. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Jaden Ivey.
This guy's so clever at getting defenders to bite. Nicholas Batum draws the contact.
And both free throws good for Nicholas Batum.
One of the things I admire most about Nick Batum is how consistently he gives effort through 48 minutes. Plays with his head in the game and giving his all-out effort every play.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Harden bounce pass. Leonard inside. LeVert defending, and it's Leonard missing. Pistons trail by 5. Deflects the pass. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively. Harden
against Cunningham. Harden the pass to Leonard. And Cunningham with the block.
Oh, great anticipation by Cunningham, managing to get his hand on that shot.
For the Pistons, Stewart's checked in for Holland. Thompson comes in for Karis LeVert. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Ivy. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Sanders is checked in.
Boy, not looking sharp at all here in the second half, but it hasn't deterred him one bit.
And really, after trailing the entire game, they've got to be feeling good about evening things up.
Oh, it got ugly there for a stretch. Nothing was working, but they've come back and have a chance to seal the deal.
Now here's Leonard. Lopez sets a screen for Leonard. Lopez outside. And again, no good by the Clippers. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Robinson for 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in this game. Leonard dishes to Sanders. To the paint. Lopez, no luck. Detroit's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Robinson a screen on Sanders. Lopez against Cunningham. Pistons passing it around. Tries the spin move. Thompson. Here's Reed. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
That free throw missing. A different look for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Collins comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Sanders. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Out in front now, although he left 1 point on the board right there.
And it's Zubac atop the key. Back to Harden. Zubac with the screen for Harden. It's deflected. Reed with the steal. Cunningham drives in. Great D that time from Leonard.
I'll tell you, he's been struggling, but they are still in line to come out of here with a W.
Collins kicks to Harden. Pass to Zubac. Reed with the steal. Now, here's Thompson. Cunningham finds Stewart. Fades. And the shot is long. And it's Harden with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 1. Here's Dunn. Down low. Here's Zubac. And it's blocked. Now, here's Cunningham. Pass to Reed. Cunningham on the wing. Back to Reed. Banked in off the glass. Reed's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pistons. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. Coach told them to adjust on defense, saying they're calling it tight right now. We can keep the same effort, but less reaching in and all of that. Don't let them beat us at the line. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now, here is Reed. Cleared away by Leonard. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 3, and stolen by Thompson. Now Cunningham. With the shot. And the excellent defensive pressure does the job. Clippers trail by 3. to tie it up. And it's off.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Stewart up top. Great D. That forced that miss.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Leonard. Kawhi Leonard battles for two.
The unflappable Kawhi Leonard doing his thing.
Harden against Cunningham. Driving in. The shot misses. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Cleared away by Stewart.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
Now here's Cunningham. Harden pulls it down. The Clippers trail. Here's Zubac.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Outside Cunningham. Shoots the three. Rebounded by Zubac.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
And he banks the layup in.
With confidence, step up in a big moment. We see you, John Collins.
Cunningham. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Leonard. And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're trailing by 6. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Rebounded by Zubac, and that's an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. So the Clippers with the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Kawhi, yet another stifling defensive effort. What sets this team apart at that end of the court?
I'm not sure. I think we all just pretty much buying into the game plan. Our offense isn't going as well as we want, so we're just putting our hats on the defensive end, and then we're coming out with great games like today.
Great defense goes a long way.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that'll do it, folks. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And we'll see you next time